Okay, so Isagenix, it is, you may have heard of it. I know, Sherry, you have because you tried a little bit of it. Mike, you've heard of it. I know, I'm not sure how your cleanse days went when you did the cleanse days. But this basically is going to go over a little bit more in detail. So I'm going to start with this video first. And so in case, sorry, in case some of you guys are, I'm going to just mute everybody in case there's background noise, and then I'll mute.
I'm not getting any sound, Melissa.
Sorry, it's quiet. Is it too quiet?
Nothing at all.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't hear nothing either, so.
Let me try a different speaker here.
Well, what's the YouTube? I can check on YouTube when I get home, maybe.
Yeah, like you guys can always watch the video on your own as well. It's called Food Matters. Isagenix. Here. We go back.
One of the best things terrorists could do is just build more fast food restaurants.
Does that help?
Maybe add another pharmaceutical company, have a couple.
Yeah, it helps a lot better.
And encourage people to eat the way they eat now. And everybody's going to be dead in 100 years. They can just walk right in, don't have to do a thing.
Yeah.
Weed keeps you alive, and 3/4 of what you eat keeps your doctor alive.
Oh, well. Yeah.
Disease going on, stroke going up. We're poisoning ourselves with highly processed, nutrient depleted food.
One of the major problems is what we do to the soil and the air and the water and everything we take in our food.
We, for whatever reason, decided we're going to spray everything with every kind of pesticide, herbicide, larvicide, fungicide. We decided we were going to genetically modify things we don't know anything about. Can we actually improve what has already been created? And the answer is maybe, but not the way we've been doing it.
If you want to know what's wrong, look down at the table. It's staring back at you.
Think of it as chronic malnutrition, because that's what's going on.
But if we think we're going to go to the doctor and get a pill for everything, we've missed the whole point. We have been taught our whole lives to be consumers of modern medicine, which is pharmaceutical medicine. Good health makes a lot of sense, but it doesn't make a lot of dollars.
Now, the drug industry has every right to make money, no question about that at all. The ethics, I think, need to be very closely watched. What the pharmaceutical companies are doing
may not necessarily be in the interest of that population.
You can be as sincere and you can be sincerely wrong.
Approximately 106,000 Americans die from pharmaceutical drugs each year. And these are people who took the medication as directed.
There's a lot more turning to alternatives because what's being done before doesn't work.
There is no magic bullet, but there is a lifestyle change that reverses serious chronic disease. It's cheap, simple, it's safe, it's effective.
The solutions are here. They've always been here. Every single person in the world, every culture, every language, every person in the world knows them. You are what you eat. Food does matter.
It's a choice. You don't have to be sick.
So like if we want to watch it better, we can watch it at home, right? Like
Yeah. Sorry, guys. That my computer speaker isn't that good. I thought it would work better.
that's okay. Like
But yeah, if you want to watch it a little bit closer to hear everything, it's they also have a documentary, so it's really neat. It's really amazing, but it's so, I don't know. I guess I've become passionate about it because you really see how people's moods are affected and how their bodies are affected by it. And even just with my little niece, it's amazing because children, they're easier to see how quickly they get affected because mentally they don't have as much stress, right? So we're like, well, we don't really know what makes us moody and upset and energy is low or high or this and that. But for kids, you can just monitor right away when you give them sugar versus if you give them like a banana almond milk smoothie with spinach in it, their mood and their energy is totally different. And I mean, when we start to tune into our bodies and monitor that, it's really interesting how our mood and our lifestyle and just our daily production, clarity, all that kind of stuff will balance out. How sore our muscles and joints feel will really, it'll make a big difference. This slide is just something simple from a long time ago, 1953, the same content of iron versus what we actually have to eat nowadays because of the nutritional value. Like it's missing how nutritious it used to be from years ago. So we just need to eat a lot more food to get what we really need in our bodies. So this provides a solution to many different lifestyles, weight loss, there's energy, performance, there is healthy aging, and then there's also a business side to it as well that you can help others, or you can help family members and friends and also help get your products paid for. So there's different benefits to it other than just weight loss and feeling good. These are some of the transformations that people that I know. The girl on the top left. Sorry?
Oh, okay, sorry.
Oh, the girl on the top left, she's one of the leaders. She's been using the products for a long time, but it absolutely changed her life. This is my pictures from when I was in Mexico. I'm just trying to scroll up. So this is like the top, right? The first day, and then 30 days later, especially my back, I found was a huge difference. And depending on people's goals, right? So it can be all different goals, all different body types, all different ages of people that realistically, depending how many, how consistently and how long we need to stick out a program for till we reach our goals or we see changes, then we allow ourselves to go through that experience so we know how good we feel, but we can also compare it to how we felt before. And if we do slide off the wagon a little bit, it's always okay because humans, we're human, we're natural, we're going to zig and zag, but that gives us a good, guideline after you've actually followed something strictly and long enough to see results that, you can make those changes and habits in your life last longer. This is another gentleman. He did a 16-week challenge. So there's also IsaBody challenges they're called, and you can enter them, and you are up for grabs for trips and thousands of dollars in prizes and lots of incentives. So it's really neat. Yeah. So these are the leaders, the founders. I didn't meet them in Las Vegas, but I got to see them on stage. So the company's been around for 15 years. And it's, I believe, the 13th largest company in the world right now. So if not the world, it's at least America. So it is all over the world, or growing as we speak. Here's some of the products and the shakes. So the shakes are a great meal replacement. So less than $3 or a little bit more than $3, depending which shake. You can get ones with extra protein. But the protein in them is very high quality. So cows from New Zealand are certified happy cows, and they don't have any hormones or antibiotics, are all grass-fed. And there's also dairy-free options. So the science behind this, which is amazing as well, when I was in Las Vegas, the place was packed. The store, they had scientists and everybody sitting there and ready to answer questions. So it's really neat and powerful, the science behind it. Also, Isoline shake. So this is basically what is in your shake during the day. The writing is a little bit small for me to read everything, but all your iron, magnesium, iodine, all that stuff, along with sweet potato, spirulina, all that kind of stuff. So this is kind of what a typical. Hello?
Yeah, if we were to order those shakes, how much would it cost to order them?
Well, I'll get through that at the bottom. So there's a couple different options. So then once you try the system, you can also get products individually and stuff, but the results aren't as good. So this is what a typical Isagenix day would look like. Your shake, whether you have it for morning, like lunch, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, supper. But then you have 1 fork meal a day, 2 snacks, and 2 shakes. And if you are working out more or active, or still hungry in the evening, I always recommend, not starving yourself. Listen to your body. Have an extra snack or a protein snack, something that's higher in protein or veggies, will be the best. And it's, there is cheat days allowed. So my first 30 days of cleansing, I lived in Mexico, so I did have a couple cheat meals a week, and then I did drink a few beers and some alcohol during the week, but it wasn't like 6 a day. So I had maybe 3 beers in a week, so like you could still enjoy them, but you're not overindulging in all those calories. So the video just before that I played, one of the quotes the doctor says in there is 2/3 of what we eat, or 1/3 of what we eat keeps us alive, and 2/3 of what we eat keeps our doctor alive. So if you really look at where we spend our money and our perspective on that kind of stuff, breakfast $3 to $8, lunch $6 to $12. Nowadays it's probably at least $10 to $15, if not more, and dinner $8 to $20. So you can kind of estimate groceries and then the cost of the shakes, and it's not like a lifelong thing that you need to spend your initial cost forever. So there's the larger package gives you everything you need for 30 days is about $20 a day, and the other system is still a 30-day system, but it's about $10 to $12 a day. So it's really just where you want to, put your money into that kind of quality food. There's also a good quote that I use for perspective is this month's habits and food and diet and exercise is next month's body and next month's results. So it is, it might not even be a month, but it could be a few weeks. It could be a few months. So just depending where we're at. Are you toxic? So after that last image above, lots of this food is definitely going to leave us feeling toxic. A lot of these craving more junk food is because our body doesn't get what it needs. bad skin, poor concentration, mood swings, allergies, weight gain, muscles, aching muscles, joints, digestive issues, PMS, poor immune system, headaches, fatigue, nausea. So that list can go on and on, but our body is just trying to tell us something, that something needs to be purged or get rid of those impurities. So why cleanse? There's tons of benefits to cleansing, and I wanted to keep this quick, so I don't want to, I will do more of these presentations as well that can kind of break down more cleansing, more of the physiology behind it. So nutritional rebalancing, it's not a diet, and we don't want to starve you. So it's not like you're going on a soup diet for a week and then your body's missing certain things that it needs. So fat is created to protect your body from the toxins and impurities. So it stores it on the outside of the body away from your organs to protect your organs of those impurities. Over time, the body will develop that visceral fat which surrounds your organs, and with the cleanses and the program, it starts to work on that visceral fat, but it also pulls the toxins and impurities from your fat cells on the outside of the body. So then they start to shrink. So actually, it's a cellular cleanse, which is why it will take time. But it actually, like for some clients, I say it's going to be a little bit more difficult for them to work out hard enough, long enough, and more than twice a week at first to see the results they want, which they could actually probably get from just being very strict with their diet to see results quicker. And my dad lost 25 pounds in his first month, and he doesn't exercise. So imagine if he exercised and then was consistent with it long enough, and he didn't look gaunt or that he lost weight too quickly, which is why the program is amazing, because it works on the cells that it needs to first and that area of the body. So dieting here, it would show calorie cutting results in exercise, results in fat loss, but you still have those toxins in the body. So there's a toxic overload, and then the body can keep creating fat. So with cellular cleansing, it removes toxins from the body, creates lean muscle, and can help melt that fat quicker. Keeps the body lean and manages those toxins. So more cleansing benefits. The first day, so there's a deep cleanse, and then there's shake days. So your shake days will consist of the meal plans, and then out of 30 days, you only have 4 days that are a deeper cleanse. In the next video, which I'll do later on this week, would be more about fasting. So fasting and the benefits of fasting, and how people actually think that it's starving yourself, but you're not. So your intestines and your digestive system is great, which is going to, first it's going to burn your glucose stores. So that comes from your bread, your carbohydrates, all your sugar stores. And then it's going to start burning your fat. If you're doing a double cleanse, which I don't want to confuse everybody, but that will be more described later on if you're starting the program more specifically. But it starts to burn 80% of the fat stores on day 2. And then it's working on a little bit less of the glucose stores. So it also boosts testosterone in men, and it boosts our human growth hormone. So after age 25 to 30, the human growth hormone stops producing as naturally. And that is what we need for our tissues to repair themselves, our bones, our muscles, and a lot of different things. So I even just Googled this just because it wasn't the main focus of the presentation, but increased muscle strength, collagen. If you hurt yourself or break a bone, the fractures will heal quicker. Enhancing your weight loss, stronger bones, reduces your cardiovascular risk. So there's a whole bunch of reasons why that human growth hormone is important.
I went to my knees better.
And I will share this blood cell analysis. So I'll make this video. It's the last video, and then there's just a couple more slides. So.
Might not make it. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
So this one's really neat.
What you're about to see is live blood under a microscope. The first view is someone's blood who's very healthy. This is a nice round white blood cell doing its work. Then you're going to see 5 cases.
Is the sound okay?
For the 11-day challenge. And
Yeah.
then shortly thereafter. This is the ideal person's blood. Nice and round and hydrated, and the little white blood cell in the middle doing work, checking on each of them, making sure they're healthy. Here's someone with a challenge, possibly too much sugar. After the cleanse, everything's hydrated and round. Here's someone with an even deeper challenge. All of the cells seem to be stuck together and a little translucent. Looks like that they're not as stuck like they were before. This person possibly has eaten too much meat. There's too much fat in the bloodstream. And it's the triglycerides you see there in the back. Another white blood cell there doing its job. This person might have been exposed to something. Suddenly his blood cells are in serious trouble.
So that's really interesting there, is that you can see these blood cells are sick or there's an infection in the body. And then later he shows how round they are and how separated they are. And, you know, the ones previous here showed how stuck and coagulated they were. And then after, they're all nice and round. So hydration is so important. And this is just a little tiny drop of blood. So if you think of your whole entire body, there's cleanse days that I've done that I actually feel like I'm high on life because my body feels so clean, and it's almost like you can feel like tingling in your body. And I think it's because everything's so hydrated. But on days that you're tired and sluggish, it's, you know, you can really see on a cellular level how your body as a whole would feel sluggish and tired. So this video, the other one is called Food Matters Isagenix, and then this one is called Blood Cell Isagenix Blood Cell Analysis. And then you can watch it. It's 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, but I find it so interesting. I'm kind of a nerd, but I think that is something that is really interesting to know when you are using products and when you are, you know, working with your body, whether it's with meditation and breathing, visualization, or eating your food, because the energy that you put in your body and with your food is going to affect everything. So this is just another one of the products that is our cleanse. It promotes detoxification, helps your liver, immune system, and cellular health, along with weight loss and metabolism. So there is many more benefits to this product. Our Ionix, this is one of my favorite ones. It helps with physical stress from the environment, mental and physical stresses on the body. So faster recovery from your workouts, helps improve your clarity and focus. So this one's also great for beginning your day or ending your day, because it won't boost your energy, but it it has adaptogens in it, and it will help your body adapt to whatever it is doing at the time. So you will actually sleep better, or you'll just feel more clear during the day. So if you have friends or family members or anyone that wants to do it with you, there is also bonuses and things you can receive money back that will double, which if you had 2 people do it with you, allows you to make $420 back, I believe. So it kind of assists you with your products. I've had people that join all together, and then they kind of just split the money. So everyone pays a little bit less for their packs, and it's kind of, they just do it as an accountability thing. So it's nice. So this is the total package, the Isagenix 30-day system. It's $5.99, and you get your free membership, 25% off. Regular $8.79. So when you get your discount, it's $5.99, which is the $20 per day. And then there's a basic system, so it's cheaper. It's $268. You are missing some of the products. You're missing the daily morning, evening supplements, some of the energy drinks, your protein meal bars, and another thing of the snacks. But with all the products, we can always go over what suits you best with that kind of stuff. So this one is a little bit cheaper. It's $10 a day, $268. And I know myself, I'd probably spend $10 or $20 on junk every day or two, on little things that I, could possibly put away for a health investment. So it's just where you want to, shift your perspective, if you want to try something once, or if you want to try the products long enough to see those results in that month or in 60 days. And then you can kind of say, I like the cleanses, or I love the shakes, or I love the protein bars. And, no matter what lifestyle you have, busy moms or busy with appointments, the one thing that I really stress is to not miss your snacks. And that's what's going to keep you going. So if you missed 1 snack a day in 30 days, you're missing, you need 60 snacks in that amount of time. So you're missing half of your snacks, right? So that will make a huge difference in the long run. So the benefits, we'll start a monthly cleanse group, get that like-minded community of people together, accountability for each other. Having that plan to follow will definitely ensure that when you're investing in yourself and you're putting money into it, as well as your time and your effort, at the end of the day, you're going to feel better about following through with it and doing your best than if you didn't. So also the bonus is the science behind it is amazing. It's proven to work. There also is a money back guarantee. So 100% money back guarantee. If you don't like the products within 30 days, you obviously would have to send back what you have left before that. Usually doesn't happen because people will see results. Also, if you try new products later on, you still have a money back guarantee on them. So somebody I have has allergies, so they'll have to send them back, and then they'll still either give her money back or, whatever, depends on that person. So delicious products, healthy plant-based ingredients, and of course the high quality protein. So I wanted to start this. So why I did it this week is because it will kind of give people a few days to decide if you happen to order in the next. It takes 2 days to come. So it would arrive on your doorstep, and it would be your membership login information, everything on your account. And then we'd have like a one-on-one coaching. I wanted to get people together once a week, but we can always do that with calls in the group. There's tons of tools and resources to make sure that you get the best of your products, and you'll receive 10% off any additional sessions with me, massages or body talks or anything like that. Discounts on your products, again, so you'll receive that with your membership anytime you order afterwards. Your measurements and before and after pictures we can set a time and and do that. And then additional information on physiology and exactly what's going on inside your body as you cleanse. So there's a lot more tools, like I said, that we will make sure you get what you need. And that is everything for now. So, yeah. Let me see if I can get back to the page.